Dear future media students, I'm writing this letter to talk to you about my development throughout this project and how I gained new skills by leaping out of my comfort zone and learning from my mistakes. With this, you guys might be able to learn something new, or if you're having the same issues I did, this letter might help you out. I chose media as an AS level subject because I heard a lot about it, how intricate and detailed it is, and how much fun the subject itself is. After choosing the subject, I think it would be a good idea for me to give you a heads up on what awaits you. Time management. I've always struggled with time management. I would barely meet deadlines and always delay my work, sometimes not even on purpose. However, the subject has made me realize how important time management really is. Since I struggled with time management, I knew I had the tendencies to fall behind in class. So here are some things I did to prevent that. I started working in my free lessons. Since I only took 3 subjects, I had a lot of those. I made use of my time. I sometimes planned study sessions in school with my friends so that we would work together and make sure the other one would focus on their own work. I always had my phone on me, so I set alarms for myself and made personal deadlines so I would remain motivated without the teacher's deadlines. Since media is content heavy, it is very important you manage your time and stay up to date with your blog and classwork, since that is the key to success and it will make your life extremely easy. I learned that the hard way. Writing skills. I had always been confident in my writing abilities, however, after this course, I have improved and increased my abilities and have never been more confident. English was always my strong suit, but the way we as students have to use our knowledge in the context of media is completely different from what we have been taught. Making my blog, I had a ton of practice explaining, analyzing, annotating, and looking deeper into things I wouldn't think of exploring before. My ability to put my thoughts into words and perfectly articulate every thought and transform it into something brilliant has only been improved by this course. I highly recommend thoroughly thinking through everything you write for this course and the techniques you use, since that it will benefit you in the future. Research and planning. This coursework requires us to do a lot of research and even more planning. We all had to research our respective magazines and figure out what works best for us. The more niche the topic, the harder it is to find information. My magazine was a minimalistic fashion magazine, so I had some options handed to me, like Vogue, Elle, Harper's Bazaar, and Vanity Fair. However, I had to make my own magazine completely unique and from scratch, so I not only had to research about magazine as a whole, but individually of its components. For example, the masthead. Why do some magazines have it at the top? Why that specific font? Why that color? What would best fit my magazine? And many, many more questions. The amount of research I did has increased my knowledge and has made me efficient in finding the exact pinpointed information I might need. Planning is also a very important part. Planning things ahead of time and having multiple plans just in case what I did not do is crucial to making sure all your things get done on time and you are organized. I sadly did not thoroughly plan everything out, and that's why I had some complications during my shoot. This has taught me the real importance of pre-planning and how some people take it for granted. Directing and management. For the magazine photo shoot, almost nothing went to plan. I wasn't able to get to my locations, my models were suddenly not available, and my camera broke. However, I did not let that ruin my coursework. I instead improvised. I used 2 of my friends who were willing to model for my magazine, I used the school's photography room, and I used my friend's camera. The key thing was that I knew I was directing this, and the management was my responsibility, so I did not let any hardship ruin my spirit. Always have plan B. That is something that would make directing and managing your shoots and even organization of your blog posts less stressful. Having multiple backup plans is very important, but make sure your first plan is something that is doable and not a stretch, just for your own sanity. Make sure to never forget that you are in charge and you can do it. The entire struggle that I went through just proved to me that I can do anything I put my mind to, no matter how stressful the situation is. This also taught me how to be consistent on time, again time management, and how to deal with situations where nothing is working out for you. Being calm and organized in nerve-wracking situations is just as important as being calm in collected ones. Communication and collaborations. Communication is key here. I frequently communicated with my teacher to make sure my work was of high caliber and perfect before publishing it on Blogger. That got me feedback from which I improved my work even further, and I knew what things to avoid next time. In terms of collaboration, I collaborated with my classmates a lot on a photography task, which helped me realize how important teamwork is. To summarize, this course has given me a lot of experience in not just production, but also in simple tasks such as planning and collaborations. That has taught me how to be more efficient and has increased my confidence within myself. These production skills would not only help you in media, but as well as in the real world. All in all, media studies will be a rough ride. With many achievements, some good and some bad, the right motivation will lead you to be very successful in this course. Just remember to have fun and stay calm. I wish you all the best. Good luck, guys.
Yes! Oh my god!